Hello and welcome. Today I have got an amazing guest. She is on her own spiritual journey. She has her own spiritual business and she is wondering what's really going on. And then her wider question is to explore the changes that are coming up for herself and her child. And we're just going to navigate a lot more into it, explore a lot of the why, and figure out some of the advice or guidance or next steps that could be applicable to you as well, especially if you are a spiritual person yourself and you're seeking some answers. You're trying to understand, I'm doing this beautiful, amazing thing. Why are people not understanding? Or why are people getting triggered by me? Why is it harder than I expected it to be? Then tune in because you might get some answers and you will learn how to do this for yourself and for your family as well. All right, so are we ready? Can I tune into your Akashic Records? Do I have permission?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'm just tuning into your Akashic Records and I'm trying to see what is the biggest thing. What would you like me to look at first, right? We're wanting to explore why it feels more triggering to people around you.
Yes. Sometimes the bigger I expand, the more I trigger people around me.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And that happens with a lot of spiritual people as well. All right, let's look in specifically into you and then I'll offer the analysis. So I'm just asking the guides to show me what's really coming up for you. Oh, you were showing me, first of all, that you have a lot of power. Like there's this lifetime where I'm seeing that there are people who are out to attack you. Like they've got these big spears. And okay, let's just first talk about you, who you are, what you are doing. So you are, I'm trying to tune into your powers here. You have the power to be able to see things. You're like a psychic. You tell people things how they are. And because of that, some of the predictions that you've made have upset other people or the rulers. And then what you did was you learned that, oh, I cannot say certain things out loud because then they come true. Like sometimes you've talked about floods and the floods happen. Um, and there's other predictions like that that you've made where those mishappenings actually tend to materialize. And the people around you could not really understand that. So they just feel that, oh, she says something and then that things come true. And so she is the person to blame because she's the one who causes that. They just could not fully understand your gift. What is also happening in this lifetime is now because they want to kill you, they feel like you are the one who causes all the wrong things to happen. They've got these giant spears, like I'm seeing big wooden sticks that they're holding, and they've got like this giant like spears, literally, like they will hit you, the ends are very sharp, and there's a multitude of people who are here and who want to kill you. And at this moment in time is when they're all around you. This is a lot. This is like a massive mob. So first, what you'd done is you had found yourself in a forest. You were trying to hide, run away, and you'd gone on top of a tree, and then they've found you, but they've all gathered around the tree. So you do eventually get down. They're like at least 20, 25 of them, and they're all around you. You're literally in the center. And at this moment in time, you have a choice. Now you're all surrounded by these people who want to kill you. So your choice is that you can either get scared and you can go, well, I'm sorry, or you can accept your fate as it seems will be in this lifetime. Or the choice you can do is even at that moment, you fully own your power and you go like, hey, hell no. What I said was the truth. And this is what's not happening. So um, and this is such a charged situation. You can't really explain things to them because they're just coming after you with the spears. They're wanting you dead, right? And so you tell them, well, you all back off. And they don't want to. And you're like, well, back off or else. I'm telling you, back off or else. And you have used your power of voice. I'm seeing you like really use your power of voice. Um, you're using your voice. It's different than a siren. Like sirens would create those things where, people either that's a little bit more imaginative. Whereas you have used your voice literally as that place where they cannot come closer to you. Your voice just puts them away. It's a very high voice and it's a very scary voice. It is almost like a tiger or a lion who would roar and go like, well, I'm roaring and this is my territory. You are not coming in here. It is that sort of loud proclamation that you are making, that you are not coming near me. So you end up also like looking after your space. And these people, they see you in your full strength, full power. And it is so much for them that, oh my gosh. Um, and they understand that if they mess with you, that it's not going to be good for them. And so this is why they walk away. And the commitment that you have told them in this lifetime is that, well, I'm going to be here. You don't want me to be in the village. I get that, but I need my life. You're not going to just disturb me. I'm going to be here. This is where I am, but you're not killing me. And I claim this space for me. You go out. I'm not doing anything. I'm not coming back into the village again. So that's the agreement that you've made with them. So they've all backed off. You've got your space. How that is translating to this lifetime is that sometimes when you expand, it is the same people who are coming up and where they feel, oh my God, it is going to attack us. That energy is still there, where they feel that your words mean that something wrong will happen to them. Whereas it's not that. That truth that was supposed to happen anyway. You're just showing them that, hey, this is how it's going to unfold. They could also tap into your wisdom and then find that guidance that this is how it's going to happen either way, and you need to expand, you need to grow. So there's a little bit of that past charge where people are feeling triggered with your expansion, which is what you had to do in that lifetime to be able to move them away. And now the promise that you can start doing is you can go like, well, I'm not going to attack you. I'm not going to do anything bad to you now. I'm just showing you your expansion so that you are able to expand. Does that make sense for you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm just being asked to um, show like if there are other people who are feeling pretty similar to you, who are going, well, I cannot expand spiritually because when I do, I tend to trigger people. What is it that you can do? So I'm just asking the collective for some of the guidance here. The first guidance that they're giving is that that was your agreement. So let's do this as a group together. It is very powerful. So there was an agreement that you have made in your space at some time where you've said, well, this is my boundary. I'm not going to walk beyond that. Right. So within this boundary, I can be as I am. And then you've said, well, but beyond this boundary, maybe that is the village for you. Maybe that is these wider people. But you have made an agreement in your space where you've said, I can be fully expansive in this area when nobody is seeing me. I can be fully expansive. And then when I go out in the world, I'm just not going to be my full self because then I trigger people. And you've made that agreement, first of all. So you need to break that agreement. Make sense?
Yes.
All right. So
Yes.
go ahead, look at your older agreement that, oh, I'm just going to be here. I'm not going to be my full self in the other places. I'm not going to be my full self in the public places. I'm not going to be my full self at places where other people are there and looking at me because then I trigger them. Why don't you take that agreement, see that popping in front of you, and just tear that agreement off? And we've got a sacred fire in front of us. Even when you are listening, you've got the sacred fire in front of us. It is purple indigo today in front of us. And just put that old agreement in the fire. Take a nice, good exhale. And then write this new agreement if this feels good to you. And I claim my expansion. And just let that sink into your body. Okay. Now let's look at you and your daughter. Do you have any other question on that one before I moved on?
I do. So if there's this new agreement, then how do we all manage when these attacks are coming towards us with our new agreement?
Okay, so there's still fear in the body where you're feeling that, oh, like these people are still powerful. Like they will still
Mm,
attack me. Somehow they can
mm,
do that, right? Good question.
mm,
Okay, so I want you to just either close your eyes if that works best for you, or however you are intuiting, however that works, just do that and just go back to the space, coming to the place where you feel, okay, now you've got this new agreement, and see all those people there as well. And remember that your agreement in the first place, your voice was so powerful in the beginning when you said, well, I mean, it takes a very strong spirit to have this big mob all armed with spears, all ready to attack, ready to kill, and they want you dead at deeply within them. It takes a very, very strong soul to go and say, well, back off from here or else, right? So I want you to tune into that power. And I want you to
mm,
know that this is the power that you have, that you are so amazing and so effing powerful. So if you could let all of those people go, and if you could claim that agreement, then now
mm,
you've just said, well, I just need to have more place. Like, who's to stop you? You could stop them there. But today, so stand in the public place today. And first of all, look, they don't have spears anymore. Like, people cannot come out and attack you like that. Like, just stand in your power. Just call that energy, that power back from that lifetime, own that, and then stand in your power. Imagine yourself standing in the middle of a city square, which is hustling and bustling, and you are just shining there in your fullest expansion, in your fullest spiritual power, owning all your gifts. And I want you to become bigger and bigger and bigger. And imagine that expansion. Be in the center of the square where everybody is walking, going everywhere, and see what happens to the people around you. How many want to kill you? And how many are in total awe? I don't see people killing you.
mm.
I see people mesmerized. I see people cheering, clapping for you as if, oh my gosh, look at this. Like, this is just so sparkly, shiny. The way you would look at a new museum and you would just be so enamored by the display. They're just mesmerized. They're like, oh gosh, wow. I'm seeing little children there. I'm seeing families there. They're taking photographs here. Like for them, you are like this living, big artifact or a display statue. But it is just mesmerizing. And if anything, even if they cannot understand your expansion, they're more looking at you and going, wow, this is so beautiful to look at. For them, you are a source of light. You're not triggering them. As you shine in your full power, you are not triggering them. Are you able to bring that in? How is it feeling for you now?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. All right. Beautiful. Okay. So now that you feel more relaxed and also just more expansive in the present space, because you can be yourself, you can be your fully expansive self. The next question you're really seeking an answer to is that these people around you, they seem to be more like the watchers, the onlookers. They are the ones who are very excited with this new display. So they're like little kids, they're just fascinated. And I'm looking into your purpose. And when you want to shine your full light, you also want to have more people to engage with. And that is your next step forward. So I'm going to look into that and provide a little bit of guidance around people who are feeling the same way when they're wanting to be more expansive. And then how do you do that? So, first, we've cleared the energy around your expansion triggering other people. And now we are looking at, well, how do you work? What steps do you take so that when you are expanding, you're also able to then meet people or clients who are wanting that journey as well, who are not just wanting to come and have a look like, oh, this looks cool, and then they move on. All right. So the shade of energy that they're showing me here is, again, going back to the past life, because what's happened with you in the past life is that you were able to move the people away who attacked you. Then after that, your own comfort has been like you wanted to, not that you wanted to be in the forest, but the forest felt safer to you. This is where you were able to still practice your spiritual powers. You were able to work, and they're showing me how you used the earth. Because you were in the forest, so you were able to fend for yourself. You had, a lifestyle where the land was giving you things to survive, like food, etc. You were able to make a small little shelter, but you were pretty much isolated. And all then you did in that lifetime was just work through your own spiritual progress, like get a lot more understanding, bring in a lot more gifts. But you also became very comfortable with not having people around you, because people seem to bring up that whole fear of death. And people was also this whole other layer that you had to work with, because with people, then you've got to work on the relationships and what they're thinking. And then they need to be on the same evolution journey as well. You've got to be really careful with your words so that they understand what you were saying. They're not misunderstanding you. And hence, there's a degree of comfort in keeping people away. And you're like, okay, this is fine. Like, this actually works really well for me because people are on the other side and I'm here in my own little world and nobody's bothering me. I'm not bothering them. And it's felt safe in the body. Makes sense?
Yes, totally.
So even now, as I'm seeing you with this expansive self, even though you're able to bring the expansive self forward and you're bringing yourself to the city square, you're still like, well, I actually don't want people to rise up and really see fully me because I'm seeing you like a giant walking, and this giant is glowing. It's got like beautiful lights and it's walking, and people are only coming up almost to the size of its feet. So the giant, as you, feels really comfortable that these people cannot attack me because, I could literally put 1 feet out and kill all of them. You don't want them to grow up in a certain way because you're like, well, if they grow up, they can still attack me. And it's comfortable to not have people. Like, who wants people? People don't understand me. So I'm okay being me. And I can be the living walking museum and they can just watch me. And we are still safe. So there's a certain
Mhm.
level where your body does not want to accept people.
Yeah, I think the being misunderstood really resonates. Like
Yeah.
intentions, my intentions would be misunderstood.
Yeah, yes, yes. And that is a lot of what is keeping the people away, and the people who will really understand you, people who will also really resonate with you in personal relationships and in client relationships. There's that fear that, well, if I am truly myself, if I'm fully expressing myself, they will not get me. And that past life fear is still coming through. So, whether even within your personal relationships, there's a whole lot of voice blocking or your inner truth that you block, and you don't fully say what you want to say because it's like, well, I don't want to do that, I don't want to upset, and let's just maintain a boundary here.
Hmm.
Okay, so should we look then at what you can do to
Yeah.
expand and to help people grow around you as well, and to build more of those relationships? Okay, so let's see at what's coming in for that. How can you build, or how can you build trust? But also for everybody who's listening in today, if you are feeling things in your relationships where you feel like you've got to walk on eggshells, or you feel like, well, I'm not getting the right kind of clients, I'm only getting clients who are skeptical of me, or clients who want me to sort of prove my worth, but I'm not really getting the clients who just love, love, love me, then what it is telling you is that somewhere there is an underlying fear where you're not able to fully accept and welcome your clients. And so let's look first at that. Okay, so the first guidance that is coming up is that within your sacral chakra, so that is just around your belly button, just imagine going deeper back into the belly button. This would also be your reproductive area. And if you looked at this whole area, I want you to think of like a big, giant water container. Just imagine a big a water tank, maybe. Let that be transparent, just so that you can see, like it is a container where you can see through. You can see through the water, see through the container itself. And just let all the water that you are holding in your sacral chakra or in your reproductive system, for males, for females, both. Just let all of that water collect in there. And first of all, just see the color of the water. That is the trauma that you're holding or the old stories. And if it looks bad, ugly, and even if it has lots of other old objects, maybe you even see some faces there, some sticks there, some spears there, it's all okay. So we've got Mother Earth with us. And you can just ask Mother Earth to take this dirty water away, the whole container away. Just breathe. Allow Mother Earth to heal you and allow her to take away this container from your space. And then, as you continue looking at your space, you might still see a lot more people, like just old programs, old patterns. The old patterns are coming in like circuits. A circuit which has, well, if I really tell my truth, I will be killed. If I really tell my truth, my people will not like me. And imagine that you have a fishing net, and this whole pool filled with water. Just take this giant fishing net and just fish out all these circuits. And if you still see any dark energies here, you can even just make it up if you feel you're not fully seeing it. But collect all that energy that does not serve you, all this past time limit, and this past life program that says that for speaking your truth, something bad will happen. Just collect that whole energy, all that program, and take this whole fishing net away and put it into the sacred flame in front of us. That is this purple flame. Just watch it burn away. Watch it get cleansed. And then breathe in. Nice deep breathing, just allowing that expansion. How is that feeling?
Um, it's good. It's hard to burn it.
Make the fire a lot bigger.
Mhm.
And if you feel something is beyond you, just ask the earth, ask the sun to help. Ask your angelic guides to help. You don't have to do this yourself. If you have spiritual powers, they're coming through a power that is much greater than you. So just ask that power to help, that source to help. Hey, I need help here. Help, please. Raise your hand. Go, help, please. I need help here. Help. And they'll come and they'll help you. Okay. How is that now?
Good.
Better. And it'll get better over time as well. All right. So let me just look at the space for you and for your daughter, because when you're asking for your daughter, the
Well,
larger
I was a
question.
boy.
Mhm.
Son.
Son, sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
Um, because as I'm tuning into you, I'm also seeing for the collective that they're also wondering, well, I'm doing this. But the deeper question with this question is that, okay, it's fine. I'm taking all of this on for myself. Fine, I will, have better relationships. And it's still coming to a place where you are still almost saying yes, but you're not fully there, um, because your trust has been broken. Um, so there's still a level of fear, which you will work on over time. But the deeper fear you have as well, I will expand. Okay, I will invite more people into my life. Cool. But then what happens with my families with that? Like, I have people I love. What happens with my near and dear ones? That I'm calling in all this expansion, I'm bringing in the truth. And then what happens for the people that I really want to care for? And that's such a beautiful question, because you're such a healer at heart and the world needs more of your light and love. Okay, so let's collect all our loved ones, and this is for you and this is for everybody else who's listening to this. Bring in all your loved ones, bring in your kids, bring in your partners, bring in your family members, bring all of them in front of you. Just imagine them right in front of you. And so we are giving them a nice, safe container so that they will be safe and your light will not harm them. And first of all, so you see them in a container, and then you see yourself. And right now, you see yourself as a ball of light. You are big, you are glowing. And when you look at your loved ones in front of you, they are in another ball as well. Imagine a connection going from your loved ones, their ball, going all the way into the center of the earth. just breathe, just allow that to happen. So, Mother Earth is your mother. Mother Earth is also their mother. They're born on Earth, they're living on Earth, and she is their mother. She really wants to care for them as deeply as you want to care for them. So, just see that connection and notice that as they are connecting to the center of Mother Earth, and you might notice this like a tunnel. So their ball is lying on the ground, and then there's a big tunnel, giant wide tunnel that goes all the way to the center of Mother Earth. And through this tunnel, there's beautiful green gold light that is flowing from the earth, flowing into the bubble for your loved ones. And just watch them get this healing, and you can just breathe. That's all you need to do. Just watch them receiving a healing. Watch that you do not have to hold them, that Mother Earth is holding them. And then, along with the earth, there is Void as well. She's coming and holding them. So, Void is the great, great, great grandmother of this universe or of this multiverse. This is where all the universes are born. So, even great, great, great grandmother is an understatement because she's just been here forever. All life forms through her. So, notice her hands also holding the space for your loved ones. And then up above your loved ones, there's this beautiful beam of bright golden crystalline light that's coming from the sun, that's coming from the source. It's like now your loved people, they've got a hand on top from the sun, from the source itself, and then a hand below from Mother Earth and the void. And they're telling you that they will look after your loved ones. The earth needs more people like you to shine light, to bring more love in this world, to bring more healing, to bring more harmony, to bring more peace into this world. So the constraints that you had in a previous lifetime, they do not apply to you today. They're going to look after your loved ones. They're going to let them flourish. And you can live your bigger purpose. You can be in your fuller expansion. And you can continue healing the world, offering and being more of yourself. So, anytime you feel afraid, this is where you come back to. Take a nice deep breath, anchor the safety in your space, and then tell me how are you feeling.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Take
It's
some of the
amazing.
responsibility off of me.
Exactly. You don't have to be responsible. You don't have to be responsible for looking after your loved ones, because that's a lot of the past fear that's coming up as you expand more and more into your space. That, hey, this is what I want to do. And it's bringing up the old fear. What is going to happen to my loved ones? And what's really showing is that your loved ones, yes, they're born to you, your kids, your partners are not born to you, but your family, you feel in a way that you need to look after them. But in reality, the universe is looking after them. So you can let them be in their safe container, and you can continue shining, rising, expanding, being your amazing self.
Yes. I love it.
Love it as well. So, thank you, dear listeners, for listening to this recording. I hope it's got something for you. If you are also on this path where you are wanting to expand, especially spiritually, because that is a whole new level where you are understanding yourself, getting to know more and more of you, the deeper, darker layers, sometimes the lighter layers, it brings up all of these pieces of information where sometimes you feel scared. And I hope today's exercises helped you anchor safety back into your body. Remember that if you are a light worker, the earth needs you to help humanity evolve. Your love, your light is so needed today, much more than yesterday. I wish you all the power to keep shining, to keep rising. I'll see you next time with another episode.